Hey everybody, Box Turtle here, Caitlin Dunbar Nature Center, Girl Scouts of Central Maryland. And today I'm at a very, very special place. This is Clover Ridge Farm, and it's owned by friends of mine named Ray and Joan. And they've allowed me in here by myself due to the things that are going on this time. But I wanted to do a special video on this particular turtle. It's the largest turtle that is not a sea turtle in Maryland, and it's called the common snapping turtle. And here we have a volunteer right there. Can you see him? Alright, and the reason I wanted to do a snapping turtle, one of the reasons I wanted to do a snapping turtle is because they have a very bad reputation. You know, I hear it all the time. Oh, thing will bite your fingers off and blah blah blah. You know what? Some of that, I've never seen anybody get their fingers bitten off, and I've been bitten in the finger by them, and it hurts. But again, I was doing something I shouldn't have done. But the truth is, I want you all to understand why snapping turtles can be that way. A snapping turtle belongs in the water, and in this enclosure, I'm going to show you. There is a huge pond in this enclosure, all right, for these turtles. There's 3 or 4 of them in here. And in the water, they're very docile, very shy animal. Okay? Not aggressive at all. However, when people most of the time encounter a snapping turtle, it's not in the water. They might see it in the water, but their experience with the turtle is when it's out of water. And these turtles, even though they're aquatic and live in the water, frequently come out on land for different reasons. The biggest reason is to lay eggs. No matter what turtle, where the turtle is, it has to lay its eggs on land. Even sea turtles that live their entire lives in the ocean have to come up on a beach to lay eggs, right? Snapping turtles are no different. They have to come up on land to lay eggs. Males might travel between bodies of water looking for females during breeding season. They might just be looking for a new body of water. Sometimes they'll live in very small bodies of water, and in a bad summer that could dry up, and they need to find more water, and they're moving around. And then a human comes along and either tries to help them or is curious about them, and all they get is that snap, 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 snap. Well, that is the animal trying to protect itself. But why would such a hard-shelled animal need to protect itself? Well, I'm going to attempt to show this with my selfie stick, and I'm kind of new to this. So, in fact, this is the first time. So, I'm going to take you, flip this guy over a little bit. And I want you to see the bottom of the shell. You see how small that is? You see how small? The bottom of that shell is no protection at all. And a snapping turtle basically knows that if it's on land and it gets flipped over by a predator, all this is vulnerable. All this. Okay? All this. A predator can attack all this, and the turtle's toast. He's done. He's food, and no turtle wants to end up food. So, when you see a snapping turtle on land, try and take that into account. That they're very anxious because they don't have a lot of armor on the bottom. And that's the reason for their aggression. They just want to keep you away. They just want you to go away. Now, snapping turtles are awesome critters. They're the largest turtle in Maryland that isn't a sea turtle. And they eat all kinds of things. They'll eat lots of vegetation. I've seen them pulling large aquatic plants down and chomping through them. They'll eat carrion, any fish that's dead or anything like that. They'll catch fish if it's possible. They'll eat frogs. They'll eat snakes. They'll eat other turtles. They're kind of king of the pond, to be honest. Now, there's a lot of reputation about them eating ducks and things like that. I ain't saying that that's never going to happen, but it's not a very frequent occurrence. They don't go out hunting ducks. If it happens, it's by chance. And All predators are like that. Any predator is going to eat a baby bird if it gets a chance. Duck, cardinal, whatever the bird is. Okay? So, very omnivorous reptile. I've seen reports that this animal can actually live more than 100 years. And I have no doubts of that, because I know that the box turtles can live that long. So I have no doubts that they can, let's scoot this out. I have no doubt that they can live that long, okay? And a big female snapping turtle can lay 30, 40 eggs at a time, and they're about a ping pong ball size. So in fact, they look a lot like ping pong balls. So they can definitely handle all that. 30 to 40 young. Now turtles don't take care of their young. The eggs hatch. You know, the mom goes off, digs a nest, lays the eggs, and she leaves. And people think, well, why is that? Why don't the mother care for her young? Well, because she'd actually be hurting her young by sticking around, because she would attract predators herself, and she would attract predators to the nest through her scent. So if she just goes there and handles it out, you know, does what she needs to do, and leaves, covers it up, marks it like she's never been there, predators have less of a chance of finding her nest, and the babies survive it. So that's our snapping turtle. I'm gonna pull this in and try to get a little bit of a close up here with him. This is our snapping turtle. Not working too good, but there he is. All right, and say goodbye, and we'll see y'all again soon. Take care.